Racing from the Highland Spedway, 50 years of racing. Brought to you by Wheels Video and AllAmericanRaceTalk.com.
I remember seeing 3 heat races here tonight, and I saw, let's see, Beelong win a heat race, I saw Harrison win a heat race, and I saw Hoffman win a heat race. How many would like to see that as a 3-car wide front row? Well, we're going to start with Beelong here. We're going to see what happens as we dig for a starting spot. Beelong gets pole number 1. Beelong on the pole. And Harrison pulls to number 6. Harrison's got to go to the back. We go to Dean Hoffman. Hoffman's reaching in. And Hoffman pulls out the 4. Hoffman's in the second row on the outside. Now we go to the 21 of Chris Foney. And Foney pulls the 5. Foney's going to go to the third row. Who's going to be the 25 of Corbus? Reaches in. Corbus pulls out the front row starting spot. Corbus has the 2. And that leaves the final starting spot, the third starting spot for Ellison.
So to recap your starting lineup for tonight's Dash for Caps in the Steve Schmidt Modifieds. Your pole sitter will be car number 70, Brian Beelong, alongside the 25, Brett Corvus. Second row inside, Stephen Ellison in the 00. Outside in the 1D, Dean Hoffman. And in the third row inside, it's car number 21, Chris Foney. Outside the number 24 of Mike Harrison. So ladies and gentlemen, how many of you cheering for somebody starting in row number 3? How many of you cheering for somebody starting in row number 2? And how many of you cheering for somebody starting in row number 1? 6 cars, 6 laps, here they come. They are off and running. Down the back straightaway, it'll be the 70 of Beelong. Beelong, your early leader into turn 3 and 4 at the conclusion of lap number 1. Beelong by a car length over Ellison. Corvus runs third, but we have got them all in contention for the win. Watch them down the backstretch. High, low, and middle. We got 3 good grooves working in turn number 1 and 2 right now. Through 3 and 4. Down around the bottom, it's Beelong in the 70. Dean Hoffman, the 1D. That's a brand new race car. It's going backwards. He'll have to make some changes come feature time. Up in front, though, this guy's got a car that's working well. That's Beelong in the 70. Ellison second. Chris Foney's third. Oh, Foney and Corvus get together in turn number 2. Well, the 21 of Foney and the 25 of Corvus got together in turn number 2. Just looked like there was a slide job in the making that almost worked.
The problem is it didn't.
Yeah, hence the word almost. So that'll slow things up. We have a pause in the action at the halfway point. 3 down and 3 to go. And Tim, I notice the screen's coming down here.
It's a wait and see in process right now. We're going to wait and see what appears up on the screen.
We may have a treat for you folks. Hopefully you enjoy. And it's not the congressional video that's been making the rounds this week. Well, the lineup is set for the restart. Tim, I understand we're going to do something special with the veteran drivers, the ones who have retired that have come back for tonight's action. We'll tell you all about that after this race. We're going to go to the next 3 laps and see what happens. Is it going to be Beelong in the winner's circle or somebody else? Beelong brings it back to the start. Look at this. Dean Hoffman has come to life in the 1D. He's found some running room on the high side. Harrison's coming with him. Dean Hoffman challenging the Ellison 00 for second spot. Meanwhile, Brian Beelong in the 70 car has a 5-car length lead. It's 3 wide for second spot. Ellison down low, Harrison in the middle, Hoffman up high. White flag one more time around, and Hoffman's going to make a race of this. The 1D has found the groove up on the top of the track. side by side with Belong into 3. Off turn number 4, who's going to be the first one home? Double checkers. It's Belong, Hoffman, and Harrison. Mike Harrison finishes in 3rd spot. Dean Hoffman, his car came alive first couple of laps, but he finishes 2nd in a good run. And your winner in car number 70, that is Brian Belong, ladies and gentlemen.
Summerfield continuing to show its style as we go from heat race to dash here in your modified division. Summerfield's looking good tonight.
Summerfield's a place to be if you're a race fan at the Highland Speedway here this evening.
Racing from the Highland Speedway, 50 years of racing. Brought to you by Wheels Video and AllAmericanRaceTalk.com.